welcome to Make Things with C++. My name is Zach Mitchell, and today I'm going to be showing you how to set up CodeBlocks on your Mac. Now, the reason that we need to download this program is because it allows us to take our C++ code and convert it into a language that the computer actually understands. And that's called machine code. It's ones and zeros. So what we need to do is we are going to go to this website here. It's going to be CodeBlocks.org. And once here, go ahead and just click on the Downloads tab. And we want to select the very first option, the download the binary release. And just so you all know, if at any time I'm going a little too fast, feel free to pause it and just pick up whenever you are ready. So we're going to scroll down till we get to the Mac OS section. And there's only one option, so pretty easy choice. Go ahead and click on the SourceForge.net download. And it'll just take a second to do its thing. Go ahead and save the file. Once saved, we'll unzip. And we're going to drag it to the Applications folder. Alright, and so once it's in the Applications folder, we're just going to launch it finally. Now, you may need to actually control-click on the file to open it, since it's an unidentified developer, so just control on your keyboard, click, and then you'll get this thing that opens here. And you might get this pop-up asking if you want to trust this unidentified developer. Don't worry about that. This is very trusted software. And the first time you open CodeBlocks, you might also get an additional window that says that you need to download Xcode Tools in order to compile. That's completely normal. Just go ahead and click yes or continue in order to download those. In your first time opening CodeBlocks, you should also get a window that looks like this. We are going to choose the new GCC compiler. I know that's spelled GNU. It's pronounced new. Go ahead and click that. Set as default. And OK. Alright, so CodeBlocks is up. Perfect. And once we get to this window, we are ready to really start coding. But before we begin, I want us to go ahead and save or create a new folder on our desktop. This is where we're going to save all of our projects. So go ahead and create a new folder, name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name mine Make Things. Alright. And so I am going to create a program here with you. Again, feel free to pause it if you need to. Also, the code is posted on our website at makethingswithcpp.com if you just want to copy and paste from there. But the purpose of this is just to get everything up and working. I will explain what the code is and what it's doing in the next lessons, but now just kind of copy down what I say here and create the program. So we're going to start off by clicking this new file up here, top left, and we're going to create a project. And we are always going to create an empty project. So go ahead and select that and go. Then it brings up this little wizard here that we will just run through every time we create a new project. Go ahead and click Next. And the name of this project, we're going to call it Hello. And we're going to save it in that folder that we just created. So go to our desktop, Make Things, and we'll choose that. Everything else is fine, just leave it as is. Go ahead and hit Next. And make sure the compiler says New GCC Compiler. And for this first one, we're actually going to uncheck the debug. We don't need it. Just leave that unchecked. Release is fine though. Go ahead and finish. And then we're going to create our very first C++ file. that is inside this project. So we'll click New File again, Empty File. And before we can start writing to it, we actually need to save it first. So go ahead and click Yes. And make sure the format is saved as a C/C++ file. And we're going to save this as hello.cpp, C++. So make sure that suffix is at the end. Go ahead and save. Alright, and again, I'm just going to start writing out this program. Feel free to pause it or go to our website and copy and paste it if you want, but we're going to type in hash include we're going to type in hash include less than symbol iostream greater than symbol int main opening and closing parentheses. Now if you just type in the opening parentheses, it should automatically put the closing one for you. And then we're going to choose the brackets, like the wavy brackets here, and it should do the same thing. Now with the brackets, go ahead and in between them hit the return button, and this is a code block right here. All your code is going to go in between this opening bracket and the closing bracket. So go ahead and type in return 0 semicolon at the end. Make sure you add the semicolon, and then we're going to type in std, that's for standard, cout less than symbol, and then between quotes we're going to write hello world exclamation point, and then a couple more less than symbols, and then std standard colon end L, that's for end line. And again, make sure you add that semicolon at the end. In C++, it's very important that every statement that's inside of a code block have that semicolon, or else the program won't run. So after you get here, go ahead and we are going to save it up here at the top left. You can either click that or hit Command S. Alright, and after you save it, we are going to have to compile it and run it. So in CodeBlocks, they actually call it build and run. So we have build right here, run, and build and run. So we're just going to go ahead and click this last one, build and run. And then you should get a window that pops up right here. And you'll see in it, it should say hello world. If you see this, then you're good to go. You're ready to make things. Good job. Thank you so much for watching our video today. If it was helpful or you enjoyed it, please like or subscribe.